Okay. Video 3, post 3. So what I was basically saying was about my mom abusing me, and yeah. So it got to the point we went to my mom's stepdaughter's house. So basically when we went over there, my mom basically knew what she was doing. We stayed over there for about maybe a whole year or so. At my mom's stepdaughter's house, and I was raped. I was about 16 at the time, and I was raped. And I still, it's hard, and that's something you can't forget, because my mom letted me get raped when you're supposed to protect your baby cub. She let me get raped, and I was raped every day, every single night. I was threatened. I had a knife up to my throat. He threatened me. His name was Bruce Wayne King. He threatened me if I told my family he would hurt them all. And he was charged, but he didn't go to jail. And after my mom didn't take me to counseling, after when we came back from court, she blames me because she thinks I let myself get raped. But I was only just a kid at the time, so I was so traumatized. I was frozen. And when after that, my mom kept beating me with her cane, with her metal cane. She would take a hammer my skull. I had numerous broken bones, fractures, my face scarred up, my scalp scarred. My mom would just take a hammer and just throw the hammer at me. There was one time, my mom, she just picked me up with two hands and threw me across the room. And I hit the fireplace, and I couldn't hardly get up. And I remember saying, I can't get up, something's broken. And she told me, well, I don't care, I wish you were never born. Those words are really hurtful. And I tried so hard to try to get away from her. Basically, when I turned 18, I ran away from my mom and my sister because it was getting worse. The beating was getting worse. Everything was getting worse to the point why me? The beatings, throwing stuff across the room, knives. There was one time she threw the knife and it almost stabbed me in the leg. And I ran away. I packed up my bags and left, and I went to go live with a person that I hardly knew. Um, but my mom reported me missing and she said that I was basically mentally unstable. But that is not true. So when I told the cops basically why I basically left, they didn't believe me. So I got put into a mental facility. I got fed more pills that I should have not have been on. And then I ended up going back home. After when I went back home, basically it started happening again. We picked up and moved, and then we moved out here to Surrey, over by Gateway Station. And basically, the thing is, when the beating started again, over and over again, it nonstop. And my mom would make me sleep on the floor with no blankets, no nothing, no pillow. She would lock me outside. She would basically call me a slut, or a whore, or you don't deserve to, have, you don't deserve nothing. I wish you were never born. And every time I go to try to tell the truth, she would flip out, say, no one's gonna believe you. I can't tell you how awful it was. It was like living in the movie. When I got to 22, I basically, my sister was working at, I'm gonna do part 4, so comment below.